EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to Southern Nevada and Allegiant Stadium in Las Vegas. Tonight, a good one on Monday Night Primetime. It's the New Orleans Saints and the Las Vegas Raiders on Monday Night Primetime. Game time is here. Glad you're with us. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. And off we go from Vegas. From the 6, here comes a return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
From the shotgun, they'll throw to get this one started. He gets this one to Tucker. He's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
It's 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line.
Cowboy 80. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
On 2nd down, here's Milton. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force third down.
And they got the look they were hoping for. One-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact. And I think that was a big opportunity missed.
We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8.
Bronco 80. Panther 11. Panther 11. Lions. Go.
Get out of the gun is Milton. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring 4th down right in the face.
More manageable for this offense as he takes it back beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
Got it. Set. Yellow. 40. Close. 10.
To the air right away is Ratcliffe. Oh, got him again the 2nd time with a sack on this opening drive.
It's 2nd down.
Cycle.
To throw on 2nd down is Ratcliffe. First, it's incomplete. He did get the pass off, but he got drilled before he let it go.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
3rd and long, and here is Rattler. And that is incomplete.
The offense just couldn't seem to get anything going that drive. They knew they had a long way to go, taking over possession that deep in their own territory. You want to pick up that 1st down and see if you can capitalize some momentum. Instead, the errant throw brings up 4th down, and they're going to have to punt it away.
This brought in out past the 20. And it'll be a good return. He's able to get it up past the 40-yard line.
At their own 41-yard line.
Let's go now.
On the carry, here's Israel Abanaconda. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
Taken down behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12 at the 39-yard line.
Ready.
On the ground, it's Abanaconda. And he's going to be swallowed up again. Back-to-back runs, back-to-back losses. Now it's third down.
It's now
well, they certainly didn't allow the loss on first down, Mike, to scare him out of this run game here on second down. But now after taking a loss on first and second, it puts him in a tough spot here coming up on third down.
No help from those last 2 runs. It is 3rd and 13.
19 tight. 19 tight. Check. Hurt. Come 19. Come 19.
Throwing is Milton. He's going to air this one out. And that is incomplete.
Well, I think it would be a bit of an understatement, Mike, to say that this offense has come out today a bit flat. They haven't picked up a single first down through the first 2 drives, and barring a really aggressive decision here, they'll have to wait to their 3rd series to see if they can make it happen.
Here's A.J. Cole now. And he's on to punt for the 2nd time in this opening quarter. And a pretty good result there. That's out of bounds right at the 10-yard line.
Here we go. Watch out now. 50.
On the ground, this is Trevor Etienne. Not much happening there. Just a short gain.
At the 12-yard line. 1-yard gain.
On second down, here's Rattler. Now a screen set up for Etienne. And he's going to be taken down up around the 24-yard line. Give him 13 on that screen play. And a first down.
Good for a Saints. First down. A gain of 13 yards. First
Out of
down.
the gun, Rattler. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up second down.
At the 24-yard line.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Red, blue, 32.
Rattler now on third down. 16-yard pickup on that one. First down, New Orleans.
It's a gain of 16
These third down
yards.
conversions are just so important. Like everybody stresses, we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
Here we go. Ready.
Here's Etienne. And a nice run there on first down, getting 8. Setting up second and 2.
At the 44-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second and 2.
Ready. Fight. Cycle. Let's go now. Set.
Throwing is Rattler. This one, downfield, taken in by Higgins. And he's in! Elijah Higgins. Touchdown, New Orleans. That gives him 14 touchdowns for the year.
Kick is good.
What a catch and run by the tight end as he takes it into the end zone and finishes the play. Greg, you know what that's like. Tight end touchdown.
Mike, so often the tight ends are considered to be the possession guys, right? They're the guy you throw it to when you need an easy catch, you need a reliable target. But not this guy. He is a downfield weapon, and he just showed you right there what he's capable of.
And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return.
34-yard line.
Alert! Let's go now. 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
A run here with Abanaconda. And he's going to be out of bounds following a gain of about 5 on first down.
Out of bounds at the 40-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 4. From the gun, here's Milton. He's going to look for the home run ball. That one incomplete. Good job, textbook there. Separated the man from the ball, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
It's 3rd and 4. Play action. Now it's Milton. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Justin Reed.
The best way, Mike, for a defense to bait these bad throws is don't allow the quarterback to throw the ball to their first read. By the time he gets to the 3rd or 4th read, in this case, the defender has already put himself in position. Jump that route, challenge the receiver, and that's a big-time takeaway.
Let's go.
Off play action, here's Rattler. That's caught. Free Palmer. It'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line. An ideal beginning to this drive. 24 on the first play.
24-yard gain on the play.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Here we go. 10 black. Black ultra.
Working out of the gun, here's Rattler. That's swung out to Etienne. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 37-yard line.
Here's Rattler now on 2nd down. Catch left side is made by Higgins. And it'll be taken down at the 25-yard line.
12 yards.
Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down.
25-yard line.
Ready.
They'll try to throw it again. Here's Rattler. They'll try to set up the screen here. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start. And a loss of yards on the play. So we've played 1 quarter here on a Monday night. The Saints out on top. And we're back in Vegas after this. It's the Saints with the football here as quarter 2 begins. They are facing a 2nd and long.
Blue strikers. Here we go.
Throwing again, it's Rattler. one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up third down.
Third down and 16.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact. I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey, guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
Good snap. Good hold. Good kick.
Makes the score.
And the Saints will extend to a 10-0 lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
So the lead is now 10-0 as this kicks away. This will be returned from the 6. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
At their own 27-yard line.
Warriors, 17. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Ready.
Here's Milton now on 1st and 10. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down.
Ready up. Let's go. Cowboy 80. 65 cat, 65 cat. 19 Lion. Ready.
From the shotgun, a throw from Milton. The pressure there got to him. He's hit as he threw it, and that pass ball is incomplete.
They just desperately need to get something positive going here, Mike. It just feels like they're a play away from really jump-starting everything they've talked about being good at throughout the course of the week's prep, and it's really been the inability to sustain drives. So critical 3rd downs, better on 1st and 2nd. Somewhere it's got to pop, and somebody's got to make a play.
Going up top. This one just too far for the receiver. Out in front of him. That one falls incomplete.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
And no chance of a run back here. This one's going to sail out of bounds.
At their own 28-yard line.
Shot, 17.
On 1st and 10, it's Rattler. That one down the field, but it is incomplete. Chris Olave, the intended receiver. And that will lead to a 2nd down.
Initially, a nice job by the receiver. He actually was open downfield. He was able to get behind the defense, but the window closed up so quickly they couldn't get the ball to him. Prevents the big play.
Shotgun snap here for Rattler. Brought in by Chris Olave. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line.
It's a gain of 16 yards.
First catch in this one for Olave. And it gives his guys a 1st down.
1st and 10.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, it's Rattler. That's complete to ETN. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. 19 more on that one, and another first down.
Saints, first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
Set, ready. 33, yellow. Set, go.
Throwing again, Rattler. He'll take a shot here. Back to the end zone. That is caught. What a throw. Craig Palmer. Touchdown, Saints.
Touchdown, Saints.
And this special connection between this quarterback and his receivers, it was on full display right there. Great job getting behind it.
And look at this. The extra point is blocked. Following the touchdown, Browning on to kick this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line.
10 at their own 18-yard line.
Here we go. Go.
Throwing on 1st and 10. That one intercepted. Picked off by Kool-Aid McKinstry. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown.
The kicker on for the point after.
The PAT up and good. The Saints add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead. Following the touchdown, Browning on to kick this one away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Here's Abanaconda. The hold closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 6. And out of the gun is Milton. Right here down the field will fall incomplete.
I know it fell for an incompletion, but pretty impressive. He was able to push that ball really far downfield as he was being hit. Really says a lot about the arm strength that this quarterback has.
To the air on 3rd down is Milton. He'll let this go deep for the end zone. And that is incomplete. Dante Thornton was the intended target. And it's going to bring up 4th down.
Results in a 4th down.
Ever so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down. They'll go. Here's Milton. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on down.
You know, Mike, you could almost just look down in the huddle, and the players are looking at the sideline like, Coach, isn't the punt team going to come out? And the coach was having none of it. He says, no, you're staying on the field. We're being aggressive all day long, and we're going to go pick up this first down.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
Check White. Set. Ready.
They'll run. It's Etienne. He kept waiting for that cutback lane to develop. It never did. He's tackled right at the line of scrimmage.
A loss of a yard. Brings up second.
To throw on 2nd down is Rattler. And as he threw it, the pass is incomplete.
The relationship between the pass rush and the pass coverage is critical. The better you rush the passer, the more pressure you can take off your coverage, and that's a great example why.
3rd and 11.
Here we go. Here we go. Hut, hut.
From the gun, here's Rattler. Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They've got him. That is Max Crosby getting in to drop him for sack number 11 on the season. And not the greatest of results here. This is going to hit in the field of play and continue out of bounds. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Come on. Set. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Ready.
Here's Milton. That's caught. It's the tight end, Brock Bowers. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield.
It's a gain of
a big-time play for Vegas. 33 yards.
Down. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Milton now to throw on 1st and 10. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd and 10.
And really what stands out to me the most in this first half, Mike, is just there's very little separation among these receivers downfield. The quarterback has to throw into a lot of tight windows, contested catches, and they continue to do a nice job separating the ball from the man.
18, Pioneer.
On 2nd down, here's Milton. Pass caught right side on Thornton. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
3rd and 8.
On the play fake, it's Milton. And he's going to run out of time. They get to him and bring him down.
In what's been a pretty one-sided affair from the opening whistle, it just seems like it continues to get worse. This defense, they know they have them on the edge, and they continue to rush the quarterback the way they are. I'm not sure what this offense can do come the 2nd half.
Switch.
2 minutes to go here till halftime. We'll return to Las Vegas after this. It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on 4th down.
Cowboy 80. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Trap 60. Trap 60. Ready.
From the gun, here's Milton. He's going to let this one go deep. And he'll take it on in. Touchdown Raiders.
job here on 4th and goal. The most difficult play to defend, Mike, is scramble pass in the red zone. There's teams out there that create these exact opportunities because of the stress it puts on coverage. That's why it's so critical for these defenses to keep the quarterback in the pocket, because when you don't, it is so hard to latch onto these receivers for that amount of time.
So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. On the return is Trey Palmer. A good return as he takes it across the 30.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
On the set. Ready.
Higgins sent in motion. Now the Raiders going to use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline.
Got it. Here we go. Set. 52, 33, yellow.
On 1st down, it's Rattler. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. He'll be out of bounds. Decent pickup of 5 on 1st down.
Out of bounds at the 37-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Higgins sent in motion.
Ready?
On 2nd down, here's Rattler. That is hard! And he'll be out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35-yard line.
32 yards.
That is a big gainer for the Saints. 32 yards.
10 at the 31-yard line.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
Let's go. Set, cut.
Out of the gun, Rattler. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, and it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category, but the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
To the air again, Rattler. Oh, trying to keep the play alive, but it is intercepted. And a good return here. He is out of bounds, up past the 30.
This is really becoming a key element to playing quarterback in the NFL, Mike, the ability to play off script and use your legs to extend the play. I think in this case, he either needs to tuck that ball down and become a runner, or he just simply needs to throw that ball away.
He'll let it go deep left sideline. And that ball led in too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
Dragon 60. Go.
Throwing on 2nd down is Milton. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a 1st down.
We spent so much time talking about arm strength, and while that certainly has a place in the conversation, look at the touch of this ball, Mike. It's a deep corner route. This ball needs to have the right pace, the right trajectory to not only get it over the second-level defenders, but get that ball down into the hands of his target.
And he's into the end zone. Brock Bowers. Touchdown, Vegas. A try here for the extra point. He's got it. And the Raiders get it back to within 9.
Makes the score Saints 23, Raiders 14.
So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. Palmer now to return. Now an opening past the 30. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line.
Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 37-yard line.
Here we go, set, ready.
On 1st and 10, Rattler. Flush to his right. He runs with it.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by that defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
Here's Rattler now on 2nd down. Pushed out to his left. And he kept that play alive as long as he could, but the rush eventually gets to him and takes him down.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the 3rd sack of the game. This defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
Come on. Hut.
Rattler now on 3rd down. Huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit.
The Raiders take over.
And these are the throws that are really holding the offense back right now, Mike. He just has to make better decisions because you're not going to win many games when you turn the ball over at this rate.
Ready. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Ready.
Here's Milton now on 1st and 10. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Come on. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates, 60 Mavericks, 60 Mavericks.
From the shotgun, a throw from Milton. Now he'll air one out, and that is incomplete.
So this is where things get tricky. They work all week with the pass rush, Mike, to move the quarterback off his spot. They don't want these NFL quarterbacks in rhythm, hitting the top of their drop, and delivering the ball on time. But then the second component to that is you get them out there on the run, and it can really stress your coverage downfield. So nice job here, sticking with their guys, not giving any open targets downfield, and they force the incomplete.
19.
Milton from the gun here on 3rd down. Again, working deep downfield.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, He still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
The offense not coming off the field, and here's fourth down.
Cowboy 80. Panther 11. Panther 11.
To the air once more is Milton. He's going to look downfield once again. That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on fourth and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away.
Blaster, 6. Set, hut, 6.
Rattler now on first down. And he's got Palmer. It's complete. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. That catch number 40 on the season for him.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire first half, and just seems this possession is going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
Yellow. Ready?
On first down, here's Rattler. That one going to be intercepted in the end zone if he stayed in bounds. Now the officials say no, it is incomplete. Crisis averted for the offense, at least for the moment. A near turnover there. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Saints can tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Ready, ready. Hut, hut.
Quick throw there. That's going to wind up incomplete. Well, the receiver really didn't have much time to get himself open. So the incompletion brings up 2nd down.
Leads to 2nd and 10.
And I think when you look back on the first half, this was an element of the defense that really was missing. There was a lot of open windows, a ton of green grass for the receivers to make uncontested catches. So nice change of pace here. Continue to force the issue and make these guys earn the catch.
He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down.
And if he's late with that throw, Mike, there's a really good chance a defender could have made a play on it. But he does a beautiful job. He puts the ball out in front of his shoulder, leads the receiver, and allows him to get upfield and pick up the 1st down.
A carry here for ETN. And that'll be a pickup of 3.
Ball carrier taken down at the 43-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
From the 43, here's 2nd down and 6.
Come on, set. Ready?
Out of the shotgun, it's Rattler. That's swung out to ETN. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
On the set.
3rd down, they need 5.
Here we go. Hut, hut.
Looking to throw is Rattler. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and For this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 20-yard line.
Check. Ready. 77. Alert. Ready.
They'll begin here on the ground. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
The 21-yard line.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Going for it all. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ended up being a wasted down.
Got to get it to the 30. Here comes third down. That's to the right side and caught by Bowers. And he's going to be out of bounds at the 40-yard line. That is catch number 60 for the season.
And this is what can happen when you're so worried about protecting the sticks, Mike. You force them to throw the ball underneath, but then you've got to be able to rally the ball and tackle. But they weren't able to do it before he gets the line to gain, and he ends up picking up the first down anyway.
He'll take a shot here for the end zone. And that is incomplete.
So, of course, you prefer to connect on that throw, but think about it like this, Mike. The more they continue to test this defense downfield, the more it's going to open up some of those shorter passes underneath.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Here we go.
Throwing again is Milton. Oh, he's got Tucker open downfield. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
First down.
That pass play good for 22. First down, Vegas.
19 tight. 19 Lions. Go.
Throw once more. Here's Milton. That one down the field, but they cannot connect. And it's incomplete.
And this is really just more of the same that we saw in the first half. They have made it a huge struggle in the passing game. I mean, just no easy completions, no open space. Every single ball has been contested, and they've done a great job all day.
Panther 11. Ready.
Milton going to look to throw it again. On the run to the right. That is brought in at the 10. And he will score. Israel Abanikanda. Touchdown, Las Vegas.
Touchdown, Raiders.
Well, so often that running back is the best friend of a quarterback down there. This time he takes the pass and he takes it into the end zone for a touchdown.
Mike, the key to a good passing game is to find ways to keep everybody involved. When a defense has to account for every potential target, they tend to get really stretched pretty thin. That's exactly what this offense was able to do. Get the ball to your running back, and he's able to do the rest.
So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. On the return, here's Trevor Etienne. And he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Ready. Here we go.
Throwing on 1st down, it's Rattler. Where pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line.
It's first down. You got to get the ball out of your hands. I understand trying to take a shot. I love it on early downs. But once it's not there and that protection starts to break down, it's either check.
Oh, this pass rush dialed in right now. They get him again. So backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Tries to get that one down the field, but it is incomplete.
I like the fact that they took a shot on 3rd and long, right? A lot of offenses in that situation would be a little bit more conservative playing for the 4th down punt. They're trying to pick up a big chunk play through the air, but now that you can't connect, it all but guarantees you got to punt this ball away as it brings up 4th and a mile.
That'll be returnable from the 35. And not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free.
At their own 36-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 36.
Ready? Cowboy 80, Viking 18.
Drive will start on the ground. Up the sideline. Past midfield. Down the sideline to the 20. And he will score. Israel Abanaconda. Touchdown, Vegas. Second touchdown of the game. Season total now up to 5. Well, that's a way to start a drive. He takes it all the way to the house. I don't know what they were talking about on the last series, but they've come out on this series, Greg, with the right answer for the touchdown.
And, Mike, the reason a lot of teams start off drives with the run play is to allow themselves to operate ahead of the chains. Well, not this guy. He found the alley, he took it, and he's off to the races for 6. I know it sounds like I'm being biased, Mike, but I'm really not. Down here this close to the end zone, especially on 2-point tries, the size, the length, the athleticism, and matchups these tight ends can create, man, they are a tough handle, and it leads to 2 points.
Palmer now to return. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Here we go, set. 12, 10, ready.
Now ETN, and he's going to be stuck well behind the line of scrimmage. A play going absolutely nowhere. To throw on second down, and he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. Third and long, and here is Rattler. That's complete to ETN. Wow, a pretty good comeback to say the least. Not enough for a first down, but a really solid pickup. And it brings us to 4th down.
It's 4th down.
They're going to go, and it's Rattler. He's got his man right side. It's complete. And he is going to have a Saints first down. Going to have it by plenty. Huge gainer on 4th down.
That's good for a Saints first down. First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
On the ground, here's ETN. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe if he gets a yard out of that one, it's second down.
Gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Red. Here we go. Set.
Shotgun snap here for Rattler. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. A gain there of 15. It's good for a Saints first down.
A gain of 15. First down, Saints.
From the gun, here's Rattler. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. And he's going to be shoved out of bounds after a gain of only a couple.
I think the rest of those receivers in the huddle have all come to the realization that they might not be getting a target anytime soon. And frankly, I don't blame them. I mean, they're riding the hot hand, and rightfully so. Until this defense proves that they can stop him in the passing game, I expect the quarterback to just continue.
And he's in. Elijah Higgins. Touchdown, New Orleans. His second TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead. The extra point is good. And the Saints have taken a 4-point advantage.
Raiders 29.
Following the touchdown, Browning to kick this one away. This will be returned from the 6. And he's going to be taken down there as we come to the end of the third quarter. So no shortage of offense in this one as we end the third. Back with more Monday Night Football after this.
Ready, ready. Reload, reload. Go. Locking 18. Ready, ready.
Now a run to begin the fourth quarter on 1st and 10. A modest gain. Maybe 2 yards. It's second down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Check match, check match. Let go.
To the air, it's Milton. A throw there on 2nd down will be incomplete.
Mike, when you're completing less than 35% of your passes, you're just not going to win a lot of games in the NFL. He's just too erratic throughout the course of the game. Sometimes it's exactly how they practiced, and at other times it looks like they've never practiced at all.
Check mash, 50 Vikings, 79 Broncos. Ready.
To the air on 3rd down is Milton. And that is incomplete.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on 3rd down. It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up 4th down.
And we will not have a return. This one hit in the field of play and bounces out of bounds.
At their own 26-yard line.
Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And that one going to be closed down in the backfield. Great defensive play. Knifing it and dropping him for a loss. And he's going to go down. But there is a penalty marker there. May have jumped the snap just a bit. 2nd down, 8 to go from the 28.
Let's go.
Now it's Rattler. Left side into the hands of Olave. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
That's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 2.
Okay, ready?
This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down.
Ready.
Out of the gun, Rattler. Finding room at midfield. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 28 as they convert on third down.
For the Saints.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
28-yard gain. First down.
Handoff here, up the middle. Strong running there. Inside the 30. On the move with a gain of 9.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 at the 29-yard
From 29.
line.
Here's 2nd and a yard.
Here we go. Cut.
Operating from the gun, it's Rattler. He's got room to roam. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. It's a gain of 26, and it'll set up 1st and goal.
First down.
Big-time completion right there, and this isn't just a spot where they're trying to run the game out here in the 4th quarter. They were not only trying to pick up points, but they're trying to get in the end zone and extend this lead. So, really nice job here late. We'll see if they can put this one out of reach.
Try to push forward, but only a yard down to the 2.
A pickup of 2. Brings up 2nd and
Ball
goal.
a little closer now. It is 2nd and goal. Working out of the gun. They got the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. And the Raiders are going to take over at their own 2.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 2-yard line.
Lions. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles.
On 1st down, here's Milton. He's going to take a shot down the field. It's a big play when they needed it the most. And even 50 yards.
50 yards on
And it's hardly an exaggeration when I say like that. He's probably one of the most difficult individual assignments in the entire league. It's like playing football against that really good kid in your neighborhood. He's just hard to cover, and plays like this, it just shows how special he can be.
A ball deep for the end zone. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Dante Thornton. Touchdown Raiders. His big season continues. That touchdown number 24 on the year. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that 4th quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
36, Saints 33.
So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown, time to kick it back the other way. This one taken at the 7. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10.
Ready.
Throwing is Rattler. The struggles continue. Another interception. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Ready, break. Ready.
Now again, on the ground, and he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
Heck of an effort by this runner, Mike, just to get back to the line of scrimmage. I think most backs around the league, that play would have resulted in a loss, but not this guy. Continued to fight, continued to do everything he could to prevent the loss, but it still stopped for no gain.
2nd and 10.
Hey, check that. Get it. Check out.
Pass to the ground. He'll get it again. And no place to go. He's hit and taken down behind the line.
22-yard line.
So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this.
Ready.
3rd and long.
Ready.
They'll drop to throw. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
I can sit up here all day, Mike, and we can talk about the missed throw, but I think a lot of the credit has to go to the pass defense. Not only did they do a good job making it difficult for them to complete the pass, but I think they saved the touchdown along the way. So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
This ball is going to wind up nowhere close to the landing zone. Definite mishit there. This one's going to be spotted out beyond the 40. Here's 1st and 10.
Ready. Set.
ETN. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple. Here comes 2nd down.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Throwing. Rattler. Oh, he can't get rid of it, and he's taken down. The crowd cranking it up another notch before 3rd and long.
3rd and 14.
Back to throw is Rattler. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
They desperately needed that one, Mike. Down here late, they've only got a few remaining snaps to go, and it puts all of the pressure of the game now on 4th down. Let's see what play call they have in a gotta-have-it situation. And right now, this quarterback needs to make his best throw.
And he's going to go down. The pressure too much. And that should wrap this one up as they have to give it up on downs.
So you roll the dice on offense and you fail. But now you can't give up. Your defense has to go out there and get a stop. You have all 3 timeouts. You have time to get the ball back one more time on offense. So now your defense needs to answer the bell and give your offense one more shot.
On the ready. Set.
A handoff as they try to run it here. Good blocking to the 15. And he's got another one. Israel Abanikanda. Touchdown, Las Vegas. He's doubled his touchdown output for the season in one game. That's his 3rd of the game, his 6th this year. The offense staying put. They will go for 2.
The Raiders will line up for the 2-point conversion.
On the zone read, he'll keep it himself. And he will pull his way in for the 2 points.
That makes the score Raiders 47.
I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points.
This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
They'll come up for 1st and 10. Here's Rattler. Flush to his left. He's going to tuck it and go. Carrying that ball loosely, and it is out.
That was a great play by the defense, Mike. He got a little sloppy with ball security as he leaves the pocket. They're able to knock it loose and put an end to this drive.
Trap 60, trap 60. Come on, come on. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Hey, check that, check that. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Drag him, 60. Ready?
Throwing on 1st and 10. And the rush gets home. Hill goes down. They got him. So now the Saints will use the